Erika Jayne's ongoing clash with Garcelle Beauvais shows her self-absorbed nature. The tension on reality television often feels like an electric current, something that sizzles beneath the surface, threatening to erupt at any moment. The Real Housewives franchise, for instance, has given fans numerous explosive moments, but one of the more compelling and enduring feuds in recent seasons has been between Erika Jayne and Garcelle Beauvais. Their ongoing clash, which has played out both on-screen and in the tabloids, has not only highlighted a growing animosity, but also painted a clear picture of Erika Jayne's self-absorbed nature. In a story filled with glamour, drama, and betrayal, the clash between these two women reveals much more than what we see on TV. It sheds light on Erika's complex character and the way she navigates the public eye. The beginning of their rivalry, Erika Jayne, a woman who has built a career on her glamorous persona, arrived in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills (rhobh) series as a larger-than-life figure. She was known for her platinum blonde hair, dazzling outfits, and over-the-top attitude, which made her an immediate fan favorite. In the world of rhobh, Erika had it all: fame, fortune, and a seemingly perfect marriage to her older, wealthy husband, Tom Girardi. On the other hand, Garcelle Beauvais entered the rhobh franchise as a breath of fresh air, an accomplished actress, activist, and philanthropist who didn't conform to the typical mold of the housewives. She had a successful career outside of the reality show world and wasn't afraid to speak her mind. As a Haitian-American woman, Garcelle brought much-needed diversity to the show, and her no-nonsense approach earned her both admiration and criticism. From the outset, Garcelle and Erika's dynamic was far from warm. While Garcelle tried to be friendly, Erika seemed distant, aloof, and quick to dismiss Garcelle's presence. It wasn't a full-fledged confrontation at first, but there were subtle undercurrents of tension, especially as Garcelle attempted to insert herself into the group and make her mark. Erika, who often positioned herself as the queen of the group, seemed unwilling to allow Garcelle to rise to any significant level of prominence. At the time, it seemed like a typical reality TV rivalry, two strong personalities butting heads. However, as the seasons progressed, it became apparent that the tension between them was deeper than simple jealousy or a personality clash. The more the viewers saw, the clearer it became that Erika's behavior wasn't just about being misunderstood or overdramatic. There was something more self-centered lurking beneath the surface. The spark that ignited the feud. Things escalated when Erika's personal life began to unravel in ways no one could have predicted. The once glamorous world of Erika Jayne, pop star, high society wife, and rhobh diva, began to crumble as it was revealed that her husband, Tom Girardi, was embroiled in a massive legal scandal. Tom, a once renowned lawyer, was accused of embezzling millions of dollars from clients, including widows and orphans. The news sent shockwaves through the world of reality television, and Erika found herself at the center of an unfolding legal drama. For Erika, this was a pivotal moment in her life. Her persona, which had always been built on the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, was shattered. Suddenly, she was no longer just the glamorous woman with a famous name. She was the subject of a major scandal. As viewers watched her unravel, it became clear that Erika was struggling to maintain control over her image and her emotions. She often came across as defensive, deflecting questions and accusing her co-stars of being too invasive. The more she became embroiled in her own drama, the more she pushed people away, including Garcelle. During the season where Erika's legal troubles became a major storyline, Garcelle remained relatively calm in her approach. She chose to question Erika in a way that was both respectful and direct. However, Erika perceived this as an attack. For Erika, anyone who dared to question her or her actions, no matter how delicately phrased, was an enemy. She seemed incapable of seeing Garcelle's questions as a genuine attempt at understanding her situation. Instead, she viewed them as an interrogation, which only intensified her defensiveness and isolation. In one particularly charged moment, Garcelle gently confronted Erika about her role in the scandal. Garcelle asked, "How do you feel about all of this?" Erika snapped back, her usual icy demeanor becoming more pronounced. The tension in the room was palpable as Erika accused Garcelle of being unsympathetic to her situation. To Erika, Garcelle was just another person trying to capitalize on her misfortune. This wasn't about empathy. It was about Erika's overwhelming need to be seen and understood on her terms alone. The moment marked a significant shift in their relationship. From then on, their interactions were fraught with tension. Garcelle, who had always been the voice of reason, now found herself on the receiving end of Erika's defensiveness and wrath. Erika's inability to acknowledge the gravity of her situation and the impact it had on others was now glaringly evident. She was no longer just the glamorous housewife. She was the woman who had been caught in a web of lies and deceit, and her ego was struggling to keep up. Erika's self-absorption. At the heart of Erika's clash with Garcelle lies a deep-seated self-absorption that has become more pronounced as the years have gone by. While Erika initially prided herself on being the life of the party and the center of attention, her fall from grace has revealed a different side to her personality, a side that is unable or unwilling to see beyond her own needs and desires. Throughout the various seasons of rhobh, Erika has shown an extreme level of self-centeredness that often borders on obliviousness. Her need for validation from others, especially from the other housewives, has been a recurring theme. This need for external approval, coupled with her fear of losing her status and identity, often leads her to lash out when she feels threatened or questioned. Erika's inability to accept criticism or to entertain the possibility that she may have been complicit in the drama surrounding her personal life speaks volumes about her self-absorbed nature. For her, everything revolves around maintaining the image of Erika Jayne, the star, the performer, the woman who never falters. As the scandal surrounding Tom Girardi unfolded, Erika's focus remained fixated on herself and her public image, refusing to acknowledge the suffering of the victims or the reality of her situation. In contrast, Garcelle, with her grounded and mature perspective, was able to separate her personal feelings from the larger issues at hand. Garcelle's approach to Erika was not about diminishing her, but about trying to understand her. She questioned Erika's actions not out of malice, but out of a genuine desire to know the truth. However, Erika's egocentric behavior made it impossible for her to see this approach as anything but an attack. The impact of the clash on the group dynamic. The ongoing tension between Erika and Garcelle has also affected the group dynamic within rhobh. Erika's behavior, especially her constant need to be at the center of attention, has caused friction with other cast members who have found themselves caught in the crossfire of her fragile ego. Garcelle, who had initially tried to remain neutral, found herself forced to take a stand against Erika, a decision that alienated her from some of the other women in the group. Erika's behavior also exposed the flaws in the group's dynamics. While many of the other housewives were quick to rally behind Erika in moments of crisis, it was Garcelle who stood firm in her commitment to truth and accountability. This set her apart from the others and showcased her ability to navigate difficult situations with grace, a trait that earned her even more respect from fans and cast members alike. Erika, on the other hand, continued to unravel, unable to see past her own pain and discomfort. In her mind, the world was out to get her, and anyone who didn't support her unconditionally was an enemy. This self-absorption only isolated her further, both from the women in the group and from the audience. The price of self-absorption. Erika Jayne's ongoing clash with Garcelle Beauvais is a testament to the dangers of excessive self-absorption. While Erika's rise to fame was fueled by her larger-than-life persona and glamorous image, Her fall from grace has revealed the darker side of her character, a side that refuses to acknowledge its faults and mistakes. The irony is that while Erika continues to fight for her status and self-image, it is her inability to step outside of herself and see the bigger picture that continues to hurt her. Garcelle, with her steady and grounded perspective, may not be the most glamorous or flashy character on the show, but her ability to challenge Erika's behavior and hold her accountable is something that the audience and Erika can no longer ignore. In the end, Erika's ongoing clash with Garcelle is more than just a reality TV storyline. It's a reminder of the consequences of self-absorption, the fragility of ego, and the importance of empathy and self-awareness. As the feud continues to evolve, it will undoubtedly shed more light on the complexities of both women and the dynamics of their relationship. But one thing is clear, Erika Jayne's journey is far from over, and the battle with Garcelle is just one chapter in her ongoing struggle to maintain her sense of self in a world that demands both authenticity and humility.